All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Because the show day video that was like on Nabil, right? And he put so much into that 3.5 minutes, the first 3.5 minutes of that episode, or that video is like the most epic, like cinematic, awesome, just like holy shit, like show day trailer, like that I could have ever asked for. And I'm so like, I love it. I was literally, I had no words for it. But with that said, almost all of the time that Nabil had to get that done, like there's so much more footage that we have that I haven't seen from the day. And I just want to like go watch it with you guys and sort of like commentate the whole show day experience from like my perspective. And I haven't seen like me against any other competitors. I haven't seen anything. So we're going to be live looking at this together. I'm going to give you my reactions, and we're going to hop into it right now. So with no further ado, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's go. All right, first thing, we have check-ins with the coach. So it's probably like, I want to say 4:55, maybe like 5 in the morning here when I'm filming this, but no, it's definitely like 4 something, not 5. 4 something in the morning. Usually on show days, we have like extremely early mornings. But looking fucking field. Oh, look at that. The back. Look at the lower back. Ooh, crispy. I know it's crispy too. I'm like, yeah, look, touch that. Bam. Bam. Shoulders. Look at the delts. Make the hose melt. I'm playing. But all right, guys, show day. This is my check-in. 180 pounds flat at 5:10 a.m. Look at the obliques in that photo on the left. Literally like the bottom line's going all the way down. Like that's wild. Wow, you guys are getting some free ass feet pics here. Wow. 180, dry as shit. I've been saying like 177 point something, but I think that was like my 1 day out weigh-in, and that was like the lowest weigh-in in prep. But yeah, I guess 180 was the morning show day weight. So therefore I was probably actually on stage at like 183, maybe 182, something like that. Maybe even a little bit more. But yeah, you can tell that took like all my energy. What am I doing? No, talking to the mic Nabil had on. I'll tell you what though, there's like, you can see it in my face of how just, we're both so happy here. Like genuinely just like, you'll see a real laugh from me. Real laughs, and just all the work is done at this point. And knowing that this was, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I've known the entire year of 2023 that I was going to have 2 shows, right? I don't want to make it sound like I knew I was going to lose the first one, but like I prepared mentally, and I had prepared everything in my life to be 24 weeks, not just the 20. So I kind of I was like, oh, we're coming back for more, but like I kind of played it up, but I knew we were going to do 2 shows. All right, fast forward a few hours. Damn, look at those little ankles. I feel all tough and shit, and I'm like walking in and like now looking, I'm like, wow, look at those little legs. They're holding that body up. But okay, so here we have the whole crew. We're going to get our second coat of tan. Ooh, and I was able to have some water. I'm probably so happy right there. Yeah, yep. Man, guys, I look like, whew. My face is puffy now. You see, a little puff. But like, that doesn't look good, man. That sunken in, that depleted, not good. But second coat of tanning was, I believe it's 7. No, it was actually like 10 a.m. It was really late. When I signed up for 10, I was like 10. That seemed to be like the longest. Usually shows start at like 8 or 9 a.m. and then Men's Physique will go on at like, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours after the show begins. But because I didn't even tan until 10, I knew automatically that my my prejudging, me stepping on stage, would probably be around like at the earliest, maybe 11:30 or 12. And I was just trying to kind of figure out, yeah, just it was nice to have a later start, I guess. I was able to get more food in and things like that. Here, this is somebody I met who is also a client of Alex's. And I invited him to, we met when we were tanning. And he told me that he just won his show, and he won like the overall a few weeks back, and he was wearing the Alpha board shorts. And I was like, oh, it's fucking dope. Like, he showed me pictures, and then I was like, so what are you rocking this show? And he said, we didn't have any Alpha board shorts on the website because they're all sold out. And he was like, oh, I wish I could be rocking some more Alpha ones, but I'm rocking, not going to give a brand name here. But I was like, no, we ain't doing that shit. We ain't doing that, brother. So I told him I had some extra board shorts, some unreleased ones. I was still like deciding which pair I was going to wear. So I had 3 options. And I posted a story, and he loved the black and like the blacked out ones. So I gave him the pair to wear, and he gave them back to me after the show. So he came to my room to get those. And we were actually in the same class. So like when we were backstage, I was like, Class E? He's like, yeah, Class C. I'm like, all right. If you're going to beat me or not beat me, what kind of shorts are you wearing? They better be Alphalete regardless. So yeah, that was super cool. And here, let's see, second coat of tan is this. This is the look, guys. This is the look. Bam. And you can see, like, compared to the morning, I feel like my muscle, everything looks, though I'm flat, I haven't pumped up or anything like that. Very, very like stringy. But you can tell everything is like ready to start getting pumped. So here we're going to see kind of a few little, just hit my chest. Ow, so sore. But just a few of these like things to kind of get some flies in. You can literally see my chest like filling out from the side. Look at that. Ooh. Damn. So here, this is like our final look with my coach. So Alex is here in the room, probably like 3 hours or so before prejudging. God, look at the waist. Oh my God. I should have measured my waist on this day and just to like see, but in the front delts, I'm like very, very happy with this conditioning. Yeah. Yeah. Just practicing holding the poses here. Chatting with Alex. And look at the waist. God damn, guys. What the fuck? That's like, ugh. Then on my back is just like this lump of like muscle. But yeah, there ain't no skin there. No extra skin to be pulling. I'll tell you guys, like, now that it's been a few weeks since my show, I really genuinely like left I felt like shit for so long that really just like the time frame in between shows. So like I did the Las Vegas show, placed 5th, and then it was 4 whole weeks until the second show here in Pittsburgh. So for me, it was like I was already so shredded at the first show to like stay in that like suck for 4 more weeks. And like you're doing cardio every single, like nothing, you don't let up on that part. So my food was a little bit higher. Like my carbs got to go back up into like the 200s for most of those 30 days. But like, and I probably like, I'd say 3 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks or so, I was in the mid 200s on carbs. But like, man, does it feel like shit naturally being like a comfortable 210 pounds, right? And sucking down to 177 something pounds, 1 to 180, and kind of just living there for like a whole month, almost for like no purpose other than like I'm ready to go. It's just I'm waiting on the show date. Like my body's ready, I'm ready. I could step on it any single day, but just like purposely staying there, that's what sucked so bad. But I'm so proud of myself for doing it because like I did not let up one bit, and you can tell like when I took my shirt off backstage, even just like walking backstage, I don't want to sound, what the fuck am I doing with my pinky? I don't want to sound like a cocky motherfucker. Obviously I got fifth, but like in my head, there was nobody leaner than me in that whole backstage, like all of backstage, period. Nobody was more conditioned. Do shows only come down to conditioning? No. And that's very important. Like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I was most shredded, I should have won. False. There's a lot more that goes into it. But I knew that for me, my thing, ain't no one going to be more shredded than me, right? And I think that kind of correlates a lot to your discipline, because leaner, more pain. Who can take it for longer? Who can live in that suck? Who can suffer the most is literally the name of the game here. And look at the triceps here when I'm just like, whew, starting to fill out, starting to come to life, man. There we go. So, man, like standing up from that push-up, like once you start to feel the pump, you're backstage, see the competition, just like testosterone's in the fucking room. You're just like, come at me, motherfucker. I'm ready to go. You ain't gonna fucking beat this shit. Like, literally, that's the mentality. I'm talking to the camera or whatever, but like, I think I'm literally telling the camera, no one's gonna fucking beat me here. Because like, in this feeling right here, I hope that every single one of you get to feel just the feeling of like, I didn't cheat myself. I didn't cut any corners. I did everything I could. I don't give a damn what anyone else in this room has to come with, but I'm fucking ready. Like, that is how I'm feeling here. Feeling happy, feeling confident, feeling pumped. Here we go backstage. Woo, it's go time. Now cameras are off. Let's see, we're walking back. Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. Look how big this dude is in the yellow. Holy fuck. Look at his fucking chest. What place did he get? Third? Yeah, he's fucking, look at my little ass compared to him. Holy crap. Okay, so now it's like reality call. Now reality hits, and let's see. Now I can actually look. Like, when I was in there, in that lineup, I didn't look at fucking anybody. It was just me in the fucking stage. I'm ready to go. Like, literally, I could be looking at this camera and not even know I'm looking at the camera, because I'm in my head. I'm ready, right? But now, let's take a look at everything, okay? An honest look. Look at the damn Team Guzman jackets. Oh, man. Look at this. Kevin, Sonny, Nabil, my dad, my mom, Chelsea, where else Jenny, Alex, Jillian, Brad. Yeah, there we go. Was I up here? Let's see. All right, I haven't even seen this yet. All right, man. I feel like I don't look as sharp here from the... Damn. Good job. That was a good job posing for me. All right, prejudging. So you can see here, I'm in the middle. Now, here's the deal. God, this is going kind of quick, but I'm going to do my best to kind of catch up here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, dude, look how big that fucker... Look how big this guy is. So I'm holding my own here, holding my own. They held us on this front pose for a long ass time. And you can see they're moving us around. I think they did like 4 or 5 like move arounds. Yep, okay, here I go. Oh, going to the outside. But you see how many people? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, there's 5, 6. They're moving me back in. I think there was like 11 people on the stage. That was like 9 or 10. Like, well, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fuck. Okay, guys, I'm going to go back a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. When we were backstage, they were telling us, I'm going to pause for a second. So they were telling us that the way they were going to do it was going to be just like the show previously. So back... like rewind to Las Vegas, what they did. I mean, like, I don't know why the hell I'm sitting like, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, let me take a breath. I'm getting used to these like commentaries here. These I'm watching what you're watching kind of deals. It's hard to keep up, especially with all this extra weight. Okay. So here's the deal. With 11 people in the class, or what was it, 9 or 10, I thought they were, and this is what they told us they were going to do. They said that they were going to call, like in the back, they grouped us in groups of 5. So it was like first 5, then the next 5. And they were going to send the first 5 out to the center stage to do like comparisons or just front and back. And then you come back around as the second 5 go front and back. They go off stage. Then you come to your individual routines, right? He walks off, next person goes, all the way until all like 10 people have done their individual routines. And then they called all the class to the sides of the stage, and then they would call your first call out, right? That's how they told us they were going to do it. So I was like already mentally preparing for that. And I know like all the other competitors were mentally preparing for that as well. And then it was like changing up as we were getting closer to actually going on stage. Because if you guys see here, we're like back by this like tarp. And we were all under the impression that we were going to go on stage right from the tarp back here onto the stage. Little did we know though, once we got to the next level, or if you want to call it, it's like there were still 2 more classes ahead of us that hadn't gone on. So like we all like peaked our pump, right? While we were like back there thinking we were going to go on in our like groups of 5. But then after we dropped the bands and everything, we went to this other backstage area and we waited around for like literally like, I want to say probably 12 to 15 minutes more. And so that kind of threw all of us off. So I'm not like trying to bitch about it. I'm just like saying like that shift was happening. And you could tell like backstage, some guys were like freaking out. Some guys were like, all right, just get me on there. And then some were like just not, I was like the not talking kind of deal. I was just like kind of trying to stay focused. But it's hard to like get focused when you can't visualize exactly what you're going to be doing. So it was kind of getting in my head a little bit. So like, and then when we got on stage, they called all of us out at one time. So there was no like group of 5. It was like, okay, everybody go up and we're going to compare. So what you're going to see is we're all here in the front. They're shifting us around like a lot. Like I think they probably shifted 4 or 5 things around, like 4 or 5 guys around. But let's take a look at this competition. This is a stacked fucking class. Like this is the most competitive class I've ever competed in, period. Vegas was also very competitive. We'll have to keep watching to see like which one was a more, and I want y'all's opinion. Maybe we can pop it on the screen and we can do a comparison. Like what top 5 is a more, what's the more competitive show? Was it this one, Pittsburgh, or was it Vegas? Oh, look at this part. Fucking pause. Time to talk about what happened on the back pose. So we were in the front pose for like enough for them to rotate all these people. It was a long time. And I'm pretty proud of myself for like holding my front as well as I did for as long as I did, right? But when they first called us to the back, look, there's so many people on stage, and I was a little bit late to hitting my pose. The guys to my right and to my left hit them before me. So, you can see it in my face. Let me go back you here. You can see. So as we're turning, they get the guy in the blue Alphalete shorts next to me on my left. He gets in his pose. The guy on my right is already in his pose, and I'm just kind of I shouldn't have done my fucking like low, like this thing where I'm going low, pulling and then opening. I should have literally just like gone from front, boom, to back, and just like got my pose and stood there. Because I was late to hitting the pose, and because there were so many people on stage, there was no room for me to open up. Let's watch it again. Oh man, that makes me so mad. It just makes me mad. Like I wish that they would have called a group out instead of calling all the entire class out, because it just made it that much more like clustered. That much more like it felt frantic. It did not feel, and we only went to the back twice. That was the first one. And the second one that you'll see here in a bit, they called, all right, gentlemen, face the back. We went to the back, and it was so quick. It was like, face the back. Thank you, gentlemen. Like, there was no, like, and I know my back is like one of my strong points. Like, oh man. Like, literally, if I hit my back and opened it up properly, let's see if we have a shot of everyone's back opened up. I know that a lot of these guys are way bigger than me, right? But I look pretty damn good up there. God, I know if I would have hit that fucking pose, bro, like, my back looks good. My back looks better than most of these guys on stage. My front is the weak area because, one, my posing. Two, my posing. Ooh, okay, those guys are battling it out. Kind of like moving up. Man, low key, I think my back, well, I'm kind of pinched actually. I just was not happy with like how I executed the back. And I like the main one was the first one when I got like stuck in this little thing. And what I want to talk about here is you're going to see I'm like literally contemplating what to do here because I watched a video from Tyler Mannion, I want to say about 8 weeks ago. And he's the head judge, vice president of the IFBB. He was sitting right there at the center judge at my show. And I had watched this video where I heard him talk about this exact thing. If there's not enough room on stage, blah, blah, blah. Like, what makes what are the judges looking for you to do here? A lot of guys, most guys are going to say, you want to just step closer to the judge. So if the line's right here, we're going to step closer to the judge and open up. But you look like a dick. Straight up. That's option one. So just like squeeze your way, walk in front of the line, get closer to the judges. Yeah, you're going to look bigger, but you're going to look like a dick. That's my opinion. Number two, you fucking fight with your elbows. No, not going to do that. That makes you look terrible. Number three, you actually take a step towards the stage and hit your shot. What that does is it shows maturity. It shows that you're not going to battle out. You're not going to make the division look bad. You're not going to do any of that shit. You're going to, there's no space here. I'm going to move forward, hit my pose. So like that was all processing in my brain for like the 5 seconds that we were here. And you can see me take a step to the stage to try to do the mature thing, but ran out of time. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, and to the front. Fucking smile. I'm just like, Yeah, maybe that guy did win in those Chula shorts. His front pose doesn't look that strong though.
All the way to the left right now. That's
he won? This guy? I made a joke backstage to the guy on my left right here. I was like, bro, you look like the men's physique trophy. Like, he really does, huh? Yeah, he does. He does. But yeah, this is free judging, guys. So comment down below what you think. Low-key, shout out to my guy over here, the third one from the left, right here, hitting that side try. Now coming to the back, so lean. I think he was leaner than me, maybe. We were like right there. He was shredded and vascular as fuck. Really cool dude. But overall, yeah, it's like as much as you can look good on Instagram, in real life, on your favorite poses, because like I think personally, just being honest, this pose, this front men's physique pose is my most, I hate the pose. I hate it with the living passion. I hate it so much. Like, I feel like I look so much better when I can just like not do that pose. And I feel more comfortable, and it is what it is. What do you guys think? Where do I need to add size to? How did I do? I can't get over that back pose, brother. That just makes me angry that one, we didn't have enough space. Two, but I don't know. Like, what I should have done is just got into it sooner and established my fucking space. That's the only thing I could have done. Other than that, I'm. You notice I don't even look at the other. I'm not looking and comparing to others because like that's not what the sport as a competitor is about. For me, I'm looking to beat myself. I'm looking to beat my I'm looking to do the best that I can, and that's all I can really evaluate. I can't evaluate what everyone else is doing. If they bring a better, more pleasing to the eye, package that the judges like more, then so be it. I'm gonna try again, but I'm here to do the best that I can and just work on my own physique and my own. That's the best stage confidence I've ever had this past show here in Vegas, in Pittsburgh for sure. But that's gonna wrap up the video, guys. So that was my actual reaction to this footage. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one.